Hello and welcome to this tips and techniques video from Master Your Photography. In this series we've carefully crafted a collection of short videos designed to provide you with key points on specific topics without any of the unnecessary waffle. Our goal is to give you practical information that you can immediately apply to your own photography. We understand that your time is precious, so we've condensed each video to deliver concise, actionable information. With our tips and techniques series, you'll gain the knowledge and the confidence to improve your photography in no time at all. So that's probably enough waffle, let's get started. Today I want to talk about black and white photography, otherwise known as monochrome photography or even shades of grey. Now the important thing is obviously there is no colour in black and white photography. So we are reducing our subject down to its purest form, and we're looking at shape, we're looking at form and texture, and we're using contrast, that's the difference between the lightest parts and the darkest parts of our image, to show that shape. Now you can use low contrast with black and white and that can create a real calmness to your images, or you can go the opposite route and have really deep blacks and bright whites and create images that are dynamic. This high contrast approach works really well with buildings and architecture. Subjects that are taken in full sun tend to work well like this as well, but don't be afraid to experiment. Shoot landscapes in full sun and go for high contrast, but also shoot them in foggy, misty conditions and create low contrast images that have got atmosphere to them. There's a long tradition of shooting portraits in black and white, and it can work really well because with the absence of colour to distract you, then you tend to focus on the character in the shot, and the shots tend to have more emotion because of this. Any subject that has even just a hint of vintage about it works really well in black and white because it immediately gives it this nostalgic feel which just enhances the image. Traditionally, if you wanted a black and white image, then you would put a roll of black and white film in your camera and you'd go out shooting and you'd end up with black and white negatives from which you could print. And you could do some manipulation to these images at the printing stage, but more often than not there was manipulation going on at the shooting stage by using filters over the lens. Now if you didn't use a filter at all and you shot this particular image, then you would end up with a result like this, which is perhaps a little bit flat, a little bit grey, a little bit low contrast. It's a little bit boring. And if we take our colour image and we digitally desaturate it, then we get a very similar result just like this. Now if we go back to our black and white film, if we were to put a blue filter in front of the lens, then that would have the effect of making the sky a lot lighter because the sky is blue and the blue filter lets more blue light through than any other colour. Now we can emulate this digitally by using post-production filters so that our colour image can be converted to black and white as if we had used a black and white film with a blue filter over the lens. Now doing it digitally gives us a lot more control of how the result looks in the final image. If we use a green filter, then the bridge is green, so it makes the bridge a little bit lighter, it's starting to darken the sky a little bit as well, and it's a better result. Now if we go for a red filter, then the sky has gone really dark now, the bridge has gone really dark because the red filter doesn't let much green or blue light through. The stone pillars supporting the bridge, they now look lighter. So you can see that by using different filters or the effects of different filters that we emulate in post-production, we can really change the tonal range of the final image. Now what we actually need in this case is probably somewhere between the green filter and the red filter to give us an optimized result. And again, using post-production techniques, we can do this. We can literally decide how much of each color channel goes to make up the final monochrome image. So we can tweak this tonal range to get exactly the result that we want. And that's a lot more flexible than when we used to shoot using black and white film with filters in front of the lens. So next time you're out and about, try to ignore colour, look at shape, look at form, look at texture, and have a go at converting some images to black and white. Thank you for tuning in to Master Your Photography's Tips and Techniques series. We hope you found this video useful and practical. Remember, each photo you take is a stepping stone towards becoming a better photographer. So get out there and capture the world in your own unique way. Until next time, happy shooting.